across the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
From the red zone now. An alert play defensively there. Got a hand on it to tip it away. That makes it second down. Looking to the air here. Has it down close. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Third and a lone yard coming up. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Packers tie this game 7-7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. This return makes it up to the 25. Time for us to get another look at this Tampa Bay offense. Well, their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Back to the well again. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
To the air, 3rd and long. He's got a man left. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They go play action on 1st. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So that brings up 2nd down. Looking for a throw here. He's got him. That's McMillan. And that will not be enough for a first down. They're going to think this over before trying 3rd and 1. They take a timeout. Throwing from the gun here. Complete beyond the marker. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down. 1 quarter gone. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And he works his way for a gain of 4. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line.
He'll throw it. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. And on fourth down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. A nice starting spot for the Packers this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Pass play now. Finds him over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. He'll look to throw. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Now give left side to Lloyd. And he'll advance this down to the 38-yard line. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. Again, a run with Lloyd. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Motioning him from the slot right. Pass play on 1st and 10. He's got Watson. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. And he drives this forward to the 6. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he gets taken down immediately right at the line of scrimmage. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Back to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a 2nd quarter lead. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Aubrey Good on the point after. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now the Buccaneers set to take the field. They've stalled out since that first touchdown, Brock, while their opponents have done the opposite. They've heated up, and their original 7-point lead, now a deficit of 7. Tight end reels in the shallow throw.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Back to throw now. Complete out to the right side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
Just excellent effort on that catch, and a lightning-quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
That pass complete to Mcfl. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. And he'll manage to get this one down to the 27. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Throwing from the gun. That's this down to the 11 before being marked down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Ooh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards.
Encroachment, defense.
Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage.
Still first down.
Now talk about a golden opportunity at an immediate first down following that encroachment flag. Running it after the penalty. And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a gain down to the 1. It's a gain of 5. That brings up second down. Lone back gets the handoff. And he's in for the touchdown. The Buccaneers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. On is Little for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Buccaneers tie things up at 14. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Packers send receiver Christian Watson ready to go once again. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They gotta give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Packers. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Completed to his running back. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Man in motion, out of the slot. From the 48. Watson with the catch. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Running back sent in motion. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. They are throwing it again. Looking for a target. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down. Now looking to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
I got to be honest, it hurts a little extra when it comes on third down, but it really doesn't matter what down it is. If a completed pass is stopped at the line of scrimmage, offensively, that's a failure. Defensively, that's a success.
It's far enough, but no good. He sent it just a little bit right. And this stays tied here in the second.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
The Buccaneers and this running back headed back out for a new series. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. Walking a tightrope there, but he makes the grab in bounds. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 38. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That one's complete, right side. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They're now set for 1st and 10. Throwing it again here. Mcfl hauls it in. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Throwing from the gun here. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up. They'll throw it. And that's incomplete. He's going to wish he hung on to that pick there, but it's still going to bring up 4th down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on. I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Packers offense headed out late in the half. They don't have much time left, but facing a small deficit, they could try to get this into field goal range. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. They'll motion him out of the backfield. 2nd and 10 now. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long. They'll run here from the gun. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. 4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And that hit stops him in his tracks. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Well, the teams are ready, the fans are ready. Let's give the people what they came here for. We'll jump past halftime and get right back to the game. He fields it from the 8. And look at this return. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. Out comes Green Bay. They have the first series of this 2nd half. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Able to find Lloyd here. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Running left with Lloyd. And this one does not go far. They made it to single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4. Throwing off the play fake here. Looking right, and he finds him. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. To throw it on 1st down. And the 1st down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Here we go, second and very long. Dump off caught by his back. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Let's see what they went with on third down. From midfield now. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. Fourth down coming up. They're up now, ready to punt it. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. He's been hitting it well so far. This is another big one. This punt out of bounds on the fly. We're waiting for the mark. Looks like they're going to say it's short of the 30. Ball at the 33 for first down. Tampa Bay are ready to head out to the field. Back now, pressure on its way. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So second down coming up. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Dropping back to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. And he'll try to have his second punt top his first one. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Now, hold on a second. We have a player in some pretty clear pain following that play. That's Rachaad White, who's getting some attention from the trainers. Ball at the 33 for first down. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he has him a small chunk of yards up to the 42. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Here's Lloyd. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Hits him on the out route.